They told me to know my place. At my husband's funeral, his mother's hand pressed against my arm, forcing me back a step. Behind us, she hissed, her teeth sharp in the dim light of the church. "You're not blood." Murmurs rippled through the mourners. Heads turned. I walked behind his family like a servant, my heels hitting stone in a steady rhythm. My fingers curled around the envelope he had left me, his handwriting still visible on the flap. They didn't know I had it. They didn't know what it contained. But they would. Before the ashes, I met him when I was 19. He was the kind of man who smiled with his whole face, the kind that made promises as though the future bent easily to his will. I believed him. I believed in us. His family never did. "Marrying beneath you," his mother said once, sipping wine as if I weren't there. "But you'll grow tired of her." I told myself it didn't matter. Love was enough. I cooked, cleaned, ironed his shirts, laughed at his father's stale jokes. I gave them respect they never earned. For years I played the role of dutiful wife, until the cracks appeared. Hairline fractures. It was the little things at first. His phone turned face down on the table. Trips to the office that lasted too long. Perfume that wasn't mine lingering on his jacket. I asked once. He denied it with such conviction I almost believed him. Almost. But suspicion is a quiet parasite. It eats from the inside until the bones show. One night, while he showered, his phone lit up on the counter. A name I didn't recognize. A message. Last night was perfect. Next time, without the ring. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I memorized. The switch. People expect rage, plates shattering, ultimatums, begging. I gave him none of that. I smiled, nodded, kissed his cheek. I let him think I was blind. But in the quiet hours, I learned. I gathered documents, bank statements, insurance policies, property deeds he never thought I'd find. The picture of him and her, framed on her nightstand, stolen during a girls' lunch she never suspected was reconnaissance. Piece by piece, I built the puzzle. When the diagnosis came, too late, too cruel, I didn't leave. His family praised me for staying, never knowing I was sharpening knives in the dark. His final gift. The night before he died, he pressed the envelope into my palm. His hand shook, but his eyes were steady. "They'll come for everything," he whispered. "This makes it yours. Don't let them win." I nodded. He exhaled, relieved. He died before sunrise. His family's grief was loud, theatrical. Mine was silent, buried under months of betrayal and years of disdain. Still, I played the widow, black veil, folded hands. They thought they were rid of me. Until the reading. The gathering. The lawyer's office smelled of leather and dust. His family filled the room, smug in their certainty. His mother sat at the head of the table as though she had summoned us all. "Let's get this over with," she said, her voice slicing the air. The lawyer adjusted his glasses, unfolding the will. My envelope lay unopened in my lap, my thumb tracing the crease. I already knew, but anticipation is a powerful drug. The unveiling. He left them nothing. Not a cent. Not the house, the land, the cars. Everything, every account, every key came to me. His signature sealed it. The lawyer's words carved it in stone. Silence. Then a sharp intake of breath. His brother's face reddened. His mother's hands trembled. "This is a mistake," she spat. "He would never." The lawyer cleared his throat. "It's all here. Witnessed, verified." Their eyes snapped to me. I held their gaze, calm, almost merciful. Almost. The twist of the knife. I leaned forward, placing the envelope on the table. "He gave me this before he died," I said softly. Inside were the photographs, the messages, the evidence of his affair with her. his mother's prized goddaughter. Gasps filled the room. His father muttered a curse. His mother's face drained of color, the scandal clawing at her perfect reputation. "You wanted me to know my place," I whispered. "Now you do." Aftermath. They left in fragments, shattered glass in human form. The house was mine, the fortune too. Their legacy? Ashes. I walked out of the lawyer's office into the cold sunlight, the weight in my chest finally lifting. For the first time in years, I breathed freely. Did I love him once? Yes. Did he betray me? Absolutely. But in the end, he chose me over them. He lit the fire. And as their world burned, I finally knew peace. Final reflection. I don't regret the silence, the patience, the masks I wore. Vengeance doesn't come in a scream. It comes in a whisper, in the steady hand that waits, plans, and strikes when no one expects it. They made me walk behind them at his funeral. Now, they'll spend the rest of their lives walking in the shadow of me.